mean, Chloe, but we're not talking about nice people who are just sitting around having a chat, right? We are talking about people who shout at other people, who cause a nuisance, who are actually threatening and disruptive. What do you do about them?
Yeah, so look, again, engaging directly with service providers and actually with our beat cops in Auckland City Centre, the police themselves are the first to say that they are not equipped or resourced to deal with social issues. And even if they were to move people along, which they kind of do on a day-to-day basis at the moment, that doesn't stop someone from popping back up in the exact same place the next day. Right now, it seems like really the only place that these people can end up being put is being held overnight in the cells.
Yes.
Again, that doesn't go anywhere near towards resolving the problem.
Yes, but
that yes, just so you know, Heather, that yes was a bit aggressive and a bit quick. That come into holding them, yes, in the cells, yes. It was just there was a little bit too much stank behind that. Yes.
Is that not better? Is it not better, Chloe, for the person who's got a shop there, that person is not there overnight and is in the cells? I mean, it's not ideal, but it is a better situation, isn't it?
I mean, you've kind of hit the nail on the head by saying it's not ideal. And if we're seeing this as a pipeline into the criminal, this is a pipeline into the criminal justice system. And if we want to talk about spending good money after bad for worse and worse results.
Yes, we do. Chewie, I'm looking at your face. You look perplexed. It looks like you're almost surprised that Heather du Plessis-Allan is saying exactly what I said she was going to say. It felt like when you actually hear it from her own mouth, you're like, what the? But I've told you. This is what literally she just says, lock him up.
Just maybe we could build some sort of camp situation.
Surround it with alligators.
Yeah.
Call it Alcatraz.
Yeah, look, is this just part of her background?
I don't know.
Being someone that's run away from South Africa when things got a little bit difficult and there was kind of a little bit of shift in power. Maybe that's her frame of reference. That's her complete lack of empathy or understanding. She's completely insulated from this. It'll never happen to her. So why should she waste any time? Like, this is what the police are for, right? Scooping up the mentally ill and the unfortunate.
Yeah.
No, that's a fantastic use of the police's time.
I
we can't possibly help people because landlords have got to get their pound of flesh. We can't balance the two. It's just crazy. No country has solved this.
Yeah.
No country has even tried. Don't look at the programs where they looked at a UBI. Don't look at programs where cities built a whole bunch of basic little tiny cottages for people to fucking live in so they could at least feed themselves, be safe at night, have a shower, all of that sort of thing. Don't point social services at where those homeless people are to see what they need, whether it's mental health support. You know, don't do any of that. Just fucking put them in the cells. It's genius.
In my opinion, there's an obvious demarcation line between the left and the right. And I know there'll be some crossover towards the centre, but let's just leave it at that. Whereas the left want to help and the right want to punish. The left want to go of the homeless situation. Yes, this is a problem. How do we stop the problem? The right want to go, yes, this is a problem. How do we punish the offender? Quote unquote, air quotes around that offender thing. And so what Heather du Plessis-Allan is doing here is she is going personal responsibility. They're in this situation now. It's up to them. That means we have to isolate the rest of society from them. They need to take responsibility for themselves. And the only way we can do that is to remove them to a cell overnight. Whereas what I hear in Chloe's voice and a general talk of left is, but that doesn't solve the problem because then they're in that same doorway tomorrow night. We need to help the situation so that there's not someone in that doorway who needs to be there homeless, rather than every single night picking them up and putting them in a cell. Oh, guess what? The next night they're there again, picking them up and putting them in a cell. So that's the right solution. Punish, punish, punish. You're responsible for yourself. No matter what happened in your life, punish, punish, punish. And the left is like, we, the community, are somewhat responsible for you because you are a product of us. Now let's find a solution for you. And that to me is one of the big sort of differences that I see between the left and the right, and why I much prefer to sit on the left, because it's more about we than me. The right's about me, the left's about we.
personal responsibility is all well and good, but there are so many people that hide behind that as a way of saying, I don't give a fuck about anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never going to have to deal with this. I'm insulated, that sort of thing. But they ignore just the pure part of humanity. What got us to society at this level is that we fucking look after people.
Yeah.
You don't go, oh, you've got a broken leg. Well, good luck with the wolves. We're fucking off now. We stopped doing that in prehistory. Heather du Plessis-Allan would be fine with that as long as she's telling the guy with the broken leg that the saber-toothed cats are getting a bit close. Good luck with everything. You're on your own. Oh, she's a horrible woman.